Well, very good late evening to all of you. Work your light oracle. I have to find the right way to put this in here. Star Mother. That starts this reading tonight. How can you mother yourself? Okay. Star Mother. So that's a good question. We are always, as parents, if you're not a parent, maybe you have a doggy or a kitty, you're still a parent, okay? Maybe you have a husband, you're still a parent. Anyways, it's a good thought process to start this reading, because who is mom to you? Okay? Not everybody has a good experience with a mom, but I can speak for myself saying that I had the best mother on earth. And the problem with that is that she was the best mother on earth, and she only lived 49 years. Because as the best mother to 2 kids and single most of her time, she had to work 2-3 jobs to keep money and food and stuff going. Which meant we didn't spend a whole lot of time together. Spent a lot of time with my sister growing up in the streets. And not the streets as you know them today. They still had their villains, but those villains were deeper in hiding. Today, they're out there in plain clothes, and you can recognize them no matter where you go, as long as you have a little bit of intuition and common sense. The next card we're going to take from Work Your Light Oracle is The Great Gathering. Okay. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together, it says. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. So now maybe we're finding our soul tribe. Wouldn't that be great? I think so. A couple more shuffles to see if they want to give me any more. This card, these oracle cards here are from Rebecca Campbell. She has several decks. I love just about every one of them. Ancient Stones, Gateway. Yes, she has many decks. Very strong cards. Connect to them pretty easily myself. Starseed, especially the Starseed. So we're going to shake these up a little different now. Instead of just picking a card, we're going to take whatever the universe is going to give us for this reading. So, Mother card, Star Mother, right? That was our first card. And the Great Gathering. Okay. The universe, yes. Give us another card for this collective. Here we go. Men taken, longing for a home, belonging, the original Lightworkers. Okay, and that is, I can't see it myself, so I want to make sure you see it. Okay. Longing for home, a place to belong, the original Lightworker. Next to the Great Gathering and Star Mother. Tells me that we are coming upon a time where there will be a great gathering. Celebration, could be a wedding, could be a Christmas party, could be any kind of gathering with the holidays coming, okay? So something along those lines is coming along for us, okay? An event of some sort. And Now shuffling off a little, again, the life purpose cards. They always have fun telling me what they need to tell me. So as a mom, you look to protect people, not necessarily your children. I'm very good at trying to protect everybody that I have some kind of heart for, obviously. I wouldn't be here doing this if I didn't. So I guess my need tonight is more about protecting you and showing you how to protect others. Of course, before I sat down to all of this, I had shuffled all the decks that I might use for this reading. I had lit my cameras, lit my candles, did my little chants and protection requests and family protection requests, healthy requests to the universe to protect and heal, including my work buddies and my people I call family. But I always feel like Mom is trying to tell me that I have a bigger calling, as we all do. Every one of us is intuitive to a certain degree. And how you utilize that intuitive ability is what makes you stronger or not stronger. So let's see what the life purpose cards come up with today for this reading. As your mom here. One of my teams I used to run, be the leader over, I had this one employee who used to call me Nana. And my other partner and team lead used to call Mom. Got our cards, I have to pick them up. I got a lot of cards there from the life purpose. Okay. It's very endearing, but some of the management really didn't like when they did that. So we had to put him down a little bit. Not just to, make him think before he speaks and who he's around, who might hear it. So the first mothering Nana thing I had to do at work was teach people to be respectful in a work sense. Professional. We can have lots of fun. I always had lots of fun with my team, and we always did well together for the most part. And, even when we had to sit down and pull people in the office to have different discussions, we certainly did it with the most respect we could possibly do to correct a behavior that wasn't acceptable. But it takes practice, right? So in the real world, outside of work, in your life, you have to practice being a good person. You have to practice being a good leader. You have to practice being a good mom. And every day of my life, I thought I was a horrible mom. I didn't know what the hell I was doing or how I was going to do things or how things were going to get done. And I started learning that taking things day by day was a much easier way to focus all of that anxiety. Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. And in this card, the angel is playing a flute of some sort. So she's practicing her music. So she has a talent that helps the divine in a different way. And the next card we have is Builder. So we could be talking to a builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Now, of course, in the universal world, we're not necessarily talking about somebody who uses a hammer and builds a house. We're talking about people who can build lives, who can build a lifetime of training for somebody else to follow, being a parent, or a leader of some sort. So, we could be in any field of work on this earth, and it would be somebody who has to still be in charge of making things happen and get done. So we have to practice being a builder of life and living. And then we have to know somebody who speaks it. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. So we have a builder, a speaker, and we have body work. This is my favorite kind of person. Tattoos, yes, I love getting tattoos. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Of course, I went right to tattoo. Hell with all that other shit, right? Guess I want one. But anyways, I am certified Reiki 1, working on the rest of the levels to do that as an energy healer. So that would be the example I will give you with that. Reiki, massage therapy, believe me, I would be loving you to practice on me in massage therapy because I could use it. And then after we're done, I'm going to get a tattoo, okay? That's it. I need a tattoo, damn it. So, what are some of the things we need to do to practice building each one of these skills? It could be one person, it could be all of these in one person, okay? So you could have 3 people, one's a builder, one's a speaker, one's a body worker, okay? It's all in universal traits of building lives and being able to speak on it and heal it. That's all this is really trying to tell you, and being a good parent helps you in many ways be and do all of those things. I think you know where this story is going today. The next card we have here from the bottom of my deck is Meandering Pathway, the Flow. The Secrets of the Forest card. That's what this deck is, the Secrets of the Forest. So, Meandering Pathway. So when we are doing all of these things, practicing being building, speaking, body working, helping, talking, chatting, counseling, coaching, correcting. So you could be anybody in any profession, and utilizing parenting skills with anything you're doing is going to help you be stronger as a leader, a parent, a friend. And so finding your own life purpose is very important. What is some of the things you think of when you makes you happy? The things you love to do, the things you wish you could do more of. Wish you didn't have to work so you could go here. And I don't just mean the beach, because I love the beach, but I would still have to play with my tarot cards. I would still have to do my jewelry making and my Reiki practicing and all of these things that I love to do outside of the JOB. Besides spending time with friends, which I hardly ever get to do anymore, and going to movies, reading a book. Oh my God, I would just love to be able to sit for 2 fucking days and read a book. And do nothing else and be responsible to nothing else but reading. I have a big pile of books that I want to read, so good thing I'm not a student in the real world of college these days. Lots of reading there, right? So we're meandering down this pathway with our flow. We're trying to find a way to make the flow smooth, right? And happy. Let's see what else the universe wants to give me with this deck. Oh, right off the top there. There we go. Dragon Power. Okay. We're going to leave that deck there with those. And we have Dragon Power. Number 11. You see the dragon's laying there with his orb next to his angel and protecting her and saving her power so she can rest and recover and recuperate for the next day's work. And you see the card number is 11, master number 11. We just did November, 11/11 portal opening, the full moon on the 15th, and now we're coming to either 11:30 or 12:01 with the new moon. Depending on where we are in the world, that's what's making the difference. It's like right on the edge of either day. Okay. So dragon power is the strength and power to be given back to you once you're able to rest and you recuperate. So those are some of the things you definitely need to practice to make your skills stronger. Let's see. I think I want to use a different deck. Let's do that. Okay. All right. We have Unfinished Business deck with MJ McCulling. McCulling. I can never say her last name right. McCulling. She is the author of all the Crow series cards, Raven cards. I have a few of her decks. I can't use the Crow deck anymore because I'm missing one card. So I can't use it until I can either replace the card or I can just get a stand-in or whatever. Or just get a new deck and put them together. That was probably a good idea right there. I could get a second Crow deck, put the deck together and use it all the way around. That would help with the confirmations a whole lot. Yes, it would. All right, so our first card here with the Unfinished Business is the King of Pentacles. See, standing there all confident with his suit, tie in perfect order with his top hat. He's already got his shit together. He already knows what he wants. He's already ready for the next step, which is Emperor. Okay, so there's a strong gentleman, male, female. I guess you could go either way. It's just this. It's an energy, depending on who's listening and who this resonates with on the other side. It could be male or female. Okay, so the King of Pentacles. I think he's here as a teacher. Okay? Because right behind that card is also the Page of Cups. So the King of Pentacles is working with the Page, and Cups is about emotion, love, and partnership kind of things. So this Page is coming in with news to tell you something to do with your heart. Something that makes you feel happiness and love. And I say it was love only because the Ace of Cups is next. Okay? Let's continue to shuffle these. The Spirit is going to give us another card out of this deck to help us with this reading for the general collective, 18 and older. We have the Hanged Man that just popped out of here. And somebody is sitting and thinking, stepping back and looking at the whole picture, kind of looking for answers within right now, trying to see what she should do. So here is that card, and yes, there's another card right behind it. So this is the Hanged Man. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Look at that card. She's just kind of laying there, protecting what she's got, resting, recuperating, trying to figure out her next step. So that goes perfectly with the Hangman and the Page of Cups. So she's trying to heal herself to bring her into the next level, to be able to open her heart and maybe even find love. Don't be afraid of love. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. If it is meant to be, it will be. And no amount of shutting the door, Making the heart ice. Believe me, I perfected it. You will find love. Love will find you. It's up to you to accept it or not, of course. Or you could forever be a hermit and be alone. Yeah. Right now I'm kind of liking my aloneness. I do. And I'm not always going to be that way, though. I'm going to tell you straight up. Because I have the Ace of Wands that's next here. And that's bringing in my next opportunity. Okay? Your next opportunity, my next opportunity, will obviously be different. So this card here, the Death card, will certainly be different for all of us. The Death card is nothing to be afraid of. It doesn't mean somebody's dying tomorrow. It just means that something is coming to an end, a necessary end, an ending that you probably didn't want or fought against or fought off for a while because you thought it would change, get better, feel better, do something different this time. No. Okay, the death is necessary. It was necessary for a while now, and you just didn't allow it. So it's going to happen, and when it finally does, there's your Nine of Pentacles. I have a reader I listen to, and every time I listen to a reading, she tells me, one more challenge, and you will be to your light. One more challenge, and you will receive your goals. One more challenge. Well, I have to tell you the same thing with the Death card. One more challenge. And depending on the result of that challenge is what comes next. So the possibilities are the Nine of Pentacles. So your wish coming true, your dreams coming true, your fulfillment of your desires, the things that you've been hoping for. So you have to allow the death to happen. And until you do, you will be sitting in limbo, waiting and feeling miserable and being alone. And it's not a fun place to be, but sometimes you have to learn lessons the hard way. As I was explaining to somebody else today, the world, she's walking through a black portal right now because she's not letting things go. She is not letting things go that should be let go of. And so what happens on the other side of that portal is up to her, but it is coming to an end. And it's going to be either the black or the white. Right? So how are you going to end it? You're going to fight it? Keep trying to be in a situation that isn't for your highest good? And as long as you keep hiding it and fighting it and trying to just let it disappear on its own, you're going to be hurt more and more and more and more. Okay? That's the problem. I need you to understand. You can prevent the worst from happening by facing the truth and letting it go and walking away. And so, is it a job? Is it a partnership? Is it a business? Is it love? Is it something that needs to be done? The Five of Cups shows me that you're thinking a lot about what you need to be doing. And meanwhile, you're thinking about it and almost mourning the loss. And she's holding on to that teddy bear there. I'll show you that card again, the Five of Cups. Cups is about love and emotions and partnerships. So you're sitting there with your little teddy bear crying over spilled milk. Yes, and the Five of Swords isn't too far away. So there you are in angst over everything that's going on in your life because you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing. You are questioning everything instead of trusting the universe. There is a divine plan for you already. And you're either going to learn to flow with it, as the card says, flow, or you're going to live in your Five of Cups and your Five of Swords and your Five of Pentacles, where you are halfway to where you need to be and very miserable most of the time. So this kind of person is usually the one who's bitching about everything. There isn't anything this person is happy about. Whine, 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 whine. Go to work. Why didn't somebody throw their coffee out? Why didn't somebody take the garbage out? Why didn't somebody blah, blah, blah? Whatever it is, they're bitching about something. The goddamn car in front of me was going 40 miles an hour the whole time. It's 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. Meanwhile, the road was clear. You could have passed them at any time. You just chose to bitch about it. You see what I'm saying? I know we've all done this. Stop bitching and complaining if you want your 9 of cups and your 9 of pentacles. Okay? Stop. You are in control of your own shit, man. You got to stop letting other people run your life. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Blah, 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 blah. Cry, baby. Yes, you may be sorry. You may be very truly upset. And for that, I'm sorry. But the true way to handle that situation is, I just can't live like this. Because I never know when the next shoe is going to drop. I can't trust that you know how to work through things. I have to find what works for me. And that doesn't work for me. Because it leaves me in a constant state of limbo. And I'm always walking on eggshells. That's the kind of feeling the 5 of Cups is, okay? And the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of anything. But 5 means change. You need change. Any 5. Okay? So if you're not working on changing or getting change, you're not going to get the very thing that you're looking to get. Your 10 of Pentacles. But it's here. It's available. It's waiting for you to do the right thing. All right? Does that make some sense? Mom just wants you to be safe, wants you to be taken care of, wants you to be happy. And whatever you are going through right now, you are sitting in the 5 of Cups, whining inside, crying about it. I don't understand why this person just doesn't get it. They don't get it because they don't want to. They want to manipulate you to the very end. And in the end, they're going to make out with your money. They're going to make out with your lifestyle. They're going to make out mirroring and copying whatever misery you got to throw it back at you and tell you that you're the problem. And then you have the broken heart. 3 of Swords. Confirmation, okay? I can't make this shit up. It's just false. It happens. I'm telling you the story. This is what you need to hear. Apparently, we all need mommies, right? But mommies learn from what? How do mothers learn? They learn from experience. And when you're not willing to hear the experience and listen and grow and change with options and opportunities that are given to you right in front of you, then you have another whole problem. And that would be the 8 of Swords to you. You see that thing around her wrist, whatever it is, it's looking like it ties her up. And her blindfolded, and she's surrounded by 8 swords on a cloud. Okay. This is a self-infliction of misery to yourself. You are okay with being miserable. You are okay with being negative. You are okay with hating everything around you because it's always somebody else's fault. No, it's not. Time to pull the big panties up. Time to get with the reality of the world, okay? Nobody owes you anything. Nobody. This world is a dog-eat-dog world, okay? Old saying, maybe you won't know it. It's an old metaphor. You have the 2 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. So he's juggling the rainbow. This is, by the way, the Gilded deck. The Gilded Tarot. I like this deck a lot, too. Very beautiful illustrations. So, what we have here, children, is... what's that next line? Now that's going to bug me till I can think of it. What we have here, gentlemen, is a failure to communicate. Okay? We have the King of Cups. Here he is. He's ready for the next stage. Just like your other two kings sitting here. We had the King of Pentacles, right? I got them all buried, sorry. And the King of... yeah. I'm having a moment, sorry. Oh, and the Hangman as well. Yes. They also have, with the King of Cups, the Star. Yes, we have the Star. Your hopes and dreams are coming true. They are. The only thing standing in your way is you. No lie. You have overcome so much in your entire life. Deaths, tragedies, health. For some people, wealth is a tragedy. It wouldn't be for me, but it can be, because how many people in this world have won all of this money only to be broke in about a month, and because they had no skill set. That's why money doesn't come to people, because they're not ready for it. When you get something that you're not ready for, it does not work well. The Two Cups talks of love, partnership, companionship, but right behind it is the Seven of Wands. Okay, now it's upright, and it feels like the energy of it is upright, but coming to the next to the Two of Cups, I would not at this point go forward with anybody in a relationship, because the Seven of Wands, normally known as the liar, cheater, thief, but if he's sideways or in reverse, that can change. So maybe your love would be enough to make it real, to make it happen, to bring your dreams to fruition. I don't know. But the Seven of Wands is also a card of looking at things in a different perspective, trying something different. If what you're doing now isn't working, try something different. Okay. So let's try to see if the Seven of Wands is... Sorry, I have confused this card, but I'm going to leave that as standing, okay? The Seven of Wands is not the definition of liar, cheater, thief. That is the Seven of Swords. But I do have the Ace of Swords here to kind of verify what I said. Can go either way. So the Seven of Wands, which I will now give you the right definition of in writing, because I have enough trouble trying to remember the 90 decks I have here and what that card might stand for in a different version of a story that they tell with each deck. Okay, let's find it. The Seven of Wands is defending your actions or beliefs, standing strong in your convictions, and when reversed, childish obstinacy. Okay, so it wasn't too far off, but the Seven of Swords is your liar, cheater, thief normally. So this person isn't a liar, cheater, thief, but he's certainly making you feel challenged, isn't he? All right, let's get some more confirmation here from the Kippers. And maybe you need to turn on the inner mom or dad and start looking at your own actions as a parent, stepping outside of yourself, the person who did it, or is thinking of doing something, right? The universe is going to give me a Kipper or two here. Here's the first one. Number 38, toil and labor. So we're all working really hard, right? Toiling and laboring along in our JOBs that we don't necessarily want to be at. And the next card is main female. So this main female who's toiling and laboring is tired. Tired of being screwed over, screwed under, pissed on, pissed off. He, she, it, heifer. I love that. The energy is very strong that the person is still willing to do whatever it takes to make something happen, to make it work. But her interpretation of what needs to be done isn't necessarily where it is, or what really needs to happen here. So it's discolored by her own thinking instead of stepping outside of that box and coming up with the right solutions that might not be what she's thinking. She's not necessarily ready to make that compromise. So, not the best person, I guess, I'd say. Mean female, toil, labor. With the Seven of Wands, struggle. Okay, what we have? Bad health. Somebody in bad health. Somebody was in bad health. Maybe someone in the family's in bad health. Somebody you know is in bad health. I'm going to leave that one sideways. It was almost coming in reverse, so maybe somebody's getting healthier. Somebody who was sick. Okay. So the reflection on the Ten of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. As we drop two more cards, one is the courthouse. And concern. So now, there is definitely some worry and concern going on in this situation. Okay, Kipper's not really talking to me right now. We will move on to the next deck. I have the Rider-Waite Tarot. Wait till you see the last deck I use. I haven't used it on here yet. I'm gonna today. Alright. The first card is Death, Confirmation. Maybe a main female is sick. Has health issues they don't know about. If they feel normal and fine. Yes, that could be very well. As we still have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck and the Six of Coins. This is usually a gift or something you give away. You have enough, you're satisfied. So that Death card is satisfied. Okay, interesting. And we have the Queen of Swords. A very confident woman in power, authority, strength. She is standing next to the financial success of the Six. And then we have the Five of Swords again, confirming your sadness, your loss, grief. But we will confirm for a third time the King of Swords. You have the King and the Queen of Swords out of the same deck. And then the other deck you have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. And you got a second King of Cups. Now we got the King of Swords. Alright. Shuffle this up a little bit more and we'll see. So, there is a man and a woman involved in this situation. And I'm struggling. I'm not sure if it's a business or a relationship, or it could be both, depending on, who the querent is. Universe, please tell me, will this end successfully? Will they mother themselves enough to correct a poor habit and a bad choice? Spirit, I ask. And thank you and grateful for all your help today. And the Spirit is not answering. This is not the deck to answer me. Okay. And what's on the bottom of the deck as I put it down? The Two of Coins. Alright, so now we're going to move on to another deck. Okay, let's do the Fairies. The Fairies always have something to say, right? The Fairy Oracle deck. And now we're going to ask the same question, Spirit. See what the answer is here. You might just splash these down and pick. Because I know they always open. Nope, I don't have to. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in the facts, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. I'll give you an example. Believing is seeing. Seeing is believing. Believing is seeing. You get what you expect. You don't have it yet, but you will have it. You have to see yourself in it so that you can work towards it and be positive about it so that the positive comes back to you. And nature's signs. Okay. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only to open our hearts and our minds. Okay? Open your hearts, open your minds. There's going to be an answer. You're not going to recognize it as an answer to your question if you are not available to it. So, speak to the universe. Ask the universe. Is that answer meant for me? What is the answer? Universe, what is the answer? One more card with the answer, universe. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shred your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So the fairies are telling us that your solution is to follow your intuition and nature's signs so you can flourish. And you can do this. I know you can do this. Okay? Light seers. Let's do the light seers. I feel like we need a little more tarot to tell us how to mother ourselves. One very important part of mothering yourself is allowing your inner child to come out. You have to be able to share with your shadow side and your inner child what has hurt you, what is preventing you from being happy. And the only way to do that is to correctly mother yourself. I dropped them, sorry. Hold on. Because we have opened up to the death and rebirth card for a third time now. So we're thinking that somebody's in bad health, but what kind of health is it? Is it mental health or physical health? Okay. This deck is very thick. Is it a little both? Are we so exhausted with our physical days of working that mentally we just don't have anything left? So how do we get it back, Spirit? That's what I'm asking. The cards that I'm shuffling. How do we get that back so we can open up and let our child out so the mother of us can mother ourselves again and correct and heal whatever happened? So I feel like maybe this is a issue at childhood. Oh, the stories I could tell, right? If your heart was free to tell. Because maybe we don't remember things quite exactly the way they were. We kind of color them differently now, depending on our own experiences, right? Okay. And we have the Moon card. So we are hiding something within ourselves or from ourselves. Wow. We have the Queen of Wands for a second time. There she is. She thinks she's better than the Empress. She will go toe to toe with her and fight her. Because she's that confident in herself. But that confidence has gotten her many celebrations and times together with family and friends, and relinquishing the need to know how something is going to happen for us or when it's going to happen. She has set her intention. I'll give you something stupid. Universe, I want 20 million times 3 in my bank account by the end of November 2024, so I may quit my job, pay off all my debts, pay off whatever my kids' debts are, to rebuild and start letting them live their lives and raise their babies without having to be gone 10 to 12 hours of their day, 5 days a week. See, my goal is the 10 of Cups for them, right? I'm sure as parents, we all have this dream. And now as we get older, we don't need this anymore. We want them to have it. Because we never could have it, right? Well, we have happy moments, don't get me wrong, but the 10 is the end of a cycle. And this cycle has been absolutely friggin' horrible. I won't lie. I won't be passive aggressive about it. I will tell you straight up. We have all been through some fucking shit in the last 4 years. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired, exhausted. I don't want to work at night just so I only lose a little bit of money. I want to never work again for a job that makes a corporation look like God when they're not. Okay? Believe me, it doesn't matter what the corporation is. When I work for or any others that you can think of, or a state job or a county job, it don't matter. They're all the same way. It's all about some kind of stupid ass politics that's going to make everything better. Ooh, the Knight of Swords is coming in, running, trying to get to his bike so he can save it. He's trying to save something. It's almost like your knight and nine of coins is with somebody who's going to save you. Maybe, huh? That would be nice. Somebody who's going to meet your needs. And then some. No snoring allowed. I can't sleep with you if you snore. Yeah, when I was still living with my husband, we had to have separate rooms. I couldn't. I loved him dearly, but I couldn't sleep with him. I couldn't. He'd be laying down and 30 seconds later snoring, and I want to smother him already because, God damn it, he didn't snore like the noise. He went noise, okay? That's his snoring, constant. Even with a machine on his face. No. I can't. We have the Three of Swords confirmed again on the bottom of this deck coming in. Somebody's heart's going to get stomped. And somebody's heart is going to go free. And that usually happens when you come to the right solution and you do the right thing. And you let something go that you were supposed to have let go. And you move forward from it, never going backwards again. Because every time you go backwards, you cause more loss for yourself. While the other person who's devilish, here's your Five of Wands, fighting in the battles to try to survive, to try to stay alive, to try to keep flowing. It'll change, it'll get better. No, it won't. It won't. It's happened more than once. It's happened more than twice. It's happened more than 3 times. It's happened more than 4 times. It's definitely not okay to keep living it, okay? And meanwhile, you have the Ace of Swords. Because all of a sudden, there's going to be a light on, and it's going to wake you right the hell up, and you're going to get it. And then you're going to move forward with your life to your 10 Pentacles, or your 9 of Pentacles, and your 4 of Wands, which is the Celebrations of Swords, marriage. Some people say it's a marriage card. I don't think so. Okay. Celebrations, parties, the same thing with this card. Group of friends get together to celebrate and have a party and just live life. She had both of those cards. And the Knight of Swords coming in to run in there and try to save your ass from your own stupidity because you're still not listening. But the Queen of Wands ain't going to let you fuck with her. She's not. No matter what you do, this is coming. Will it pass you by? Because you're stubborn? I don't know. It might. Uh-oh. It's okay. It was the Death and Rebirth card. We can leave it there. We're hoping she goes away. We need to change, though. So I don't think she's going to go away. We definitely need to change. We need to grow. We need to heal. And we need to stop living the same cycle over and over again because we're thinking it's going to change. I'm going to be able to fix this. I'm going to make it all better. I'm going to control that shit till it's the right way and they're doing exactly what I want when I want. No, it's not going to work. And the Chariot is going to come in and smack you in the back of the fucking head and say, get your head on straight. It's time to go. We're not wasting time no more. Hurry up. Let's do it. Get it done. The Chariot's going to move in and say, let's go. And you got to go. No choices. Because you didn't let it go 3, 4, 5 other times before when you were supposed to. And you have missed out on years of shit you should have had. Been living a life that is meant for you to live. Instead of struggling through every day trying to wait for somebody else to reach the same place you're at. Listen, there's going to be people that aren't going to go with you, okay? They aren't meant to be. They were in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And whoever this is for you is only a reason. And you need to learn that reason and move forward. And until you do, you are going to be fucking miserable. And I am trying to save you from that because I know you have the strength inside of you to be a better person and not let that shit pull you down. Okay? There's no reason to not utilize your own strength and your loyalty and support fans that you have so you can leave the Nine of Swords behind. The never-ending story. Leave it behind. Who cares? Okay? Who cares? Let it go. Let's see if we can get one more from the Light Seers on this. Then we're going to move over to one more deck and I think we'll be done. Okay? Confirmations. Any confirmation, Spirit? We have the... Okay. The Seven of Cups. Successful. Proud of his work. Kind of bored with it too. Doesn't know what to choose. Maybe this or maybe that. Because he has so much to choose from. Most of us do not, right? So that's why I call him the spoiled child. But he's got a lesson to teach you if you're willing to learn it. You can work hard all your life and have all the toys you want, all the things that you ever wanted to have, including the money, and not be happy because you did not take care of the one thing you needed to take care of a long time ago. And the Queen of Swords is going to verify that for you right now because she's ready. She's willing. She's able. She's done it. And she's going to show you how to do it. And then you're all going to move forward together. Okay? Spirit, is there any other cards you'd like me to share with this deck? Okay. Nope. Okay. Nothing else? Nope. Nothing else. Okay. We will move forward from the Lightseer's deck. And we will go to the deck that I couldn't wait to use and saved for last. Definitely not for anyone under the age of 18 with this deck. Entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, subscribe, send it on to whatever world you want to send it on to, so that we keep building this channel and this and this time together. Because once I'm out of a job, I can do this a whole lot more often, and I can start getting more focused on specific readings, and that's what I really want to do with this. Because I feel like I can help a lot of people with my experience itself, but at the right timing. Divine timing will never pass you by. Never pass you by, okay? What is meant for you will never pass you by unless you choose to let it go. Or you don't see the opportunity at all. Let me get a drink. I'm so dry. This deck is called the Fuck It deck. Yeah. Admit it, you got your ass kicked. And it's going to keep doing that until you let it go. Alright? And it's funny because I see the potential so much in new business. I see a couple of new business possibilities in here. And I see, or incorporating something into a business you already have. Absolutely. I lied, this isn't the last deck. I see one more calling to me. But it's just an oracle deck. But right now, we got the Fuck It deck. We might be here a while. Whoa, I almost dropped it. Okay. Okay, so letting things go. Fuck yes. Do it. Stop telling mommy no. You will earn more fucking money. So somebody out there wants more money in their life, wants more abundance in their life, wants more earth coin in their pocket. And you need to clear out the old way of thinking, the old way of living, the old habits. Maybe the old man or the old lady. I don't know what to tell you there. The old job. The old apartment. You need to get rid of the old. Let's see. Okay. Because life isn't fucking fair, but you are awesome. Yes, you are. And once you know, you know. A new fucking opportunity is coming in. It's coming, people. Come on, let it in. Stop fucking around with that shit, man. Really. If you don't let that shit go, nobody gonna let it go. Okay? So let's let it go. This is the Fuck It Oracle deck by Swear Tarot. Okay? That's who did this deck. It's designed to give you a unique perspective, it says. Yes, I like that perspective better. Yep. Sometimes, as a Libra, I'm balanced and I'm blessed, And I know that I have so much going for me in doing this kind of work. It makes me feel good just to know that maybe one person will get the message and realize what the hell they're doing and fix it. That's all I care about. Because karma will kick the asses of those who need it in your life, and you won't have to worry about it. Okay? Let's see if we get one more card out of this. It's my whisper. The whisper oracle, that's what we're going to use after I get this one card out of here. And I think we're just going to flip through and take the one. Deja vu. Deja vu. Your habit of attracting shit is back. Now, that means manifestations. You will get it either way. You get what you expect, as my mother-in-law would say. You get what you expect. If you expect good things, you will get good things. If you practice good, positive things, you will get good, positive things. If you are a shitty person to somebody, you are going to have a shitty life. I don't care who you are. Shitty managers become shitty because they get stomped on the way up the ladder. And then when they get up there, they think they're God. And they forget that they aren't. So they get a shitty fucking outcome. And that's what they get. Okay? What you're doing right now in your situation that you're questioning, I got a question for you. Ask yourself, is it worth the fucking effort? Get the fuck over it. Move on. Okay. Sorry. I apologize if you don't like cursing, but I just love that deck so much. I do. It's a fun deck. And it does give you a unique perspective. And so doesn't the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. Okay. That's the last deck. We're going to get any other clarifications we need from Spirit right now. And I say Spirit, Universe, God, Jesus, Jehovah, whoever you pray to. Doesn't matter. Because it's the same person. We just call it something different. We're all looking out for each other. Be kind. We're all on this planet together. Whoever's watching this is laughing. Okay? And I'm going to tell you, trust the call. Number 44. That's where I want to be right now. At the ocean with the sunset. Okay? With my fucking Mai Tai and my toes in the sand. Okay. A couple more shuffles here. And then we're just going to go with it. Alright. Universe, one more card. Two more cards from the Whispers deck. What should we do going forward? Split your focus. Split your focus. And now, what does Spirit mean by splitting your focus? Shouldn't you be focusing on one thing at a time? No. Not if the one thing you're focusing on is the negative thing that's making your life miserable. Split your focus. Start turning that negative into a positive. Start moving that shit out of your life, the negative, and start moving the positive in. A little bit every day makes a difference, I'm telling you. Okay? So, become your own priority. If you don't make yourself a priority, how would you expect any potential partner to come in your life and make you their? Because they have to come first to themselves, just like you have to come first to yourself. So when you get two people who do that together, then you have the whole world in your hands, okay? Make sure you're grounding every day. You can carry tourmaline, chiastolate. You can carry tiger's eye, tiger iron. That has hematite in it. Okay. Any other cards, universe, for the final outcome? Go within, since you got the hangman twice, and really think about what you need and what you want. Don't worry about the how. Set the intention and set it free. Okay? You have a throat release? Maybe somebody needs a tongue lashing. And I don't mean in a nice way. Sorry to tell you, but some people need to hear the truth, whether they want to hear it or not. Because they just keep making the same stupid ass mistakes over and over again, and they think they're going to get a different result. Definition. The definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result. That will never happen. It is your time to shine. Final card, final outcome. You, mommy, are in charge of making sure your child, the inside child of you, shines. What would you do for your child to make them shine if it was a body standing next to you that you were raising? How are you going to make them shine? Do it for you too. Hello. How hard is that to realize? It's not, right? It's simple, it's easy, it's to the point, and it's direct. This message comes to you from a mom who's been mothering her inner child for the last 6 years, trying to get the fuck out and get within. I can't ever make the hearts. Right? Allow yourself to have some fun. You're allowed. You work too hard in life to not have a little fun. I haven't had much lately. I won't lie. But I do enjoy doing this, so this is fun for me. But I do legally have to tell you, general purposes only, 18 and older. I'm not promoting anything health-wise. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm telling you, if you need help, get help. Lots of that online now these days and free. Okay? There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Nothing wrong with it. It makes you a stronger person. Whether it's physical help, mental help, psychiatric help, it doesn't matter, okay? We all need something somewhere along the line in our lives because none of us are perfect. None of us can handle everything. I don't care how strong they look. Somewhere they're dying if they're not getting help, okay? If they're not balancing out the negative with the positives. You have to knock the negatives down to about 20% and have your positives up to 80%. So you can move forward, you can open your heart, you can heal, you can find love again, you can find a way to balance out your finances and bring in the abundance that you need to live a happy, balanced life. That's the goal. Stop shoveling the shit on top of your own head. Self-help healing. Smile, be kind, and remember somebody else out there in the world feels just like you. You are not alone, and I will be back tomorrow.